conspiracy theorists wa Kenya wanasema one of the reasons why bank charges have been zimerudishwa ndio zilitolewa high court imezistop but they're still there. I don't know the reasons is Gava and watu wa Gava corruption, they're trying to save De La Rue. So De La Rue stopped making profit. De La Rue unajua?
Yeah, ile print do.
People are not dealing with cash. Like early this week someone gave me cash. I still have the cash. Iko kwa wallet. Cause I'm like, what the fuck is this? People still use this medieval shit. I don't touch.
Who are these guys?
Yeah.
Who's this guy?
So alakali nipatia note fake sijui because I just took the money, put it in a wallet and just whatever did in the house.
Actually check kama kuna
I even see. Do you know the interesting thing was what? Like a bunch kuna like what? Kwanza shout out to Ombese. Nakumbuka last week bila mlifika Makejani unashinda transport. Like, transport inafika nikiwa Kejani. So transport kutoka from Ombese.
Thanks Ombese.
So but apart from that for kesho kuna segments mbili ziko sponsored segment moja ni ya umsanifu nani this dude, what's his name, damn Kosen Eliakim. Alafu another segment ni msanifu wa AG kwa maside za Brito. So dude, I'm giving you dude's cash, man.
Yeah, thanks
man. Like, okay, that's take the cash, man. Like it's not I'm not touching any I don't deal in cash, man. Hiyo chungu. Kwa time nishapotezaga 3k maside za ilikuwa what? Maside za alafu ilikupata kama mto iko mdogo kabisa. And those diapers are expensive as shit, literally. Potezaga 3k pale Hurlingham. Cause nilikuwa kwa ndae alafu nikitoa so jele unatoa nini fuel nini ya fuel hiyo poke I don't know how do ikaanguka. I was stressed, like that was like one of the last times like kutumia cash. I was like fuck this I don't like cash. So I just don't like dealing in cash. So kuna hiyo element yani tuko karibu ku open up lines. Vile tulisema asante Bigi Tajiri for the super chat. So for the super chat. So mtoto akitaka kutuokolea na super chat pia tutabambika, si ndio? So wacha tuangalie the last story. Tulikuwa America bado So America kuna vitu zime happen lately, stories tatu that are super depressing, najua. Like vile susamaga iko nini, I think without the American audience iko nini would not be iko nini. Like with all due respect to Kenyans in Kenya, to understand we're in the struggle together here. We're in the land of Kajitombe here. These guys
hata ukiona like even some Kenyans wakituma super chats uko like hey damn
kuna kugana nani ugadi Mugambi like Mugambi asante sana bwana yani
separate
in the
their
land
soul.
of Kajitombe umefanya hivi
separate na their soul.
So it happens like a few Kenyans futunini but we are what we are because of mostly Kenyans in America. So unajua like even so asanteni na of course asante kwa kila mtu, even the Kenyans in Kenya. So mu feel weird criticizing America because of that, because I know how it can change lives, because what Kenyans in America do for us is courtesy of that. Because for example next week we are going to end up shooting a lot of content and this is courtesy of Kenyans in America, Kenyan in America, aka Blessed 112. Next week tuko the curve.
Tuna nakwambia like this January has taken quite an unexpected curve.
After hapa and then mtafute the curve, you know, the curve by the park iko kwa nini, kwa sababu kitu sijauliza which view are we getting, which view sasa ndio tunaenda
ni zile places zenye sasa ndio tuta understand the meaning of overlooking.
Yes.
Majuli kuna sema this place just stands on sijui where overlooking. Unajua pia huko there overlooking.
So the weekend update next week. Okay, kuna hii weekend update tunashoot hii ile mtaona Monday Tuesday hiyo wiki nyingine tutashoot the curve alafu pia a lot of Patreon content tutashoot the curve
ya 23rd.
We'll have a lot of
na 24th
because vile tumesema asante sana kwa Blessed 112 because I think we'll have like 12 hours of chilling with Rapture. So we'll shoot a lot of content. Nataka to shoot a serious show, talk about fatherhood, because that's one thing we just joke a lot.
No baby.
We never talked about fatherhood because the first father amongst us ilikuwa Rapture. like kiliwaso juagi like Rapture has son gonna turn 20 this year.
Yeah, kuna watu wa big.
Yeah, that dude has a son turning 20.
Like you to enjoy.
Yeah, like
ndo parenting iko na stress zake. Lakini na thanks to God nilitoka hapo.
So we'll have that. So
as still running around,
before ni poteza train of thought, let's go back to America. So a few things have happened in America. A 6-year-old kid took a gun, went to school, shot the teacher. 6-year-old kid. Ulisikia shit?
Yeah,
6-year-old kid. Nacheki. Like this, what the fuck? Like what the fuck? Nacheki. So kuna zile story unashinda kwa like hii country at some point lazima wafikirie hizi guns like the story of second amendment, because the second amendment, this is a very good idea. If the government goes rogue, we can rise up, go fight the government. But sasa shida ni this government has advanced so much in war that you can't do anything to it. Like right now, if the American government went rogue, it end up kama Handmaid's Tale. Shana ka Handmaid's Tale. Ile like wasa mamadha anavaa tu vitu like no one can stop that beast. It's a whole beast.
Like you can get shot ukitoka keje yako.
Yeah.
Like I'm sorry to
story question. So there's no need. So kuna huu nini, but it gets even wilder. The same America. There's a Milwaukee mom who alikuwa killed by her 10-year-old son after refusing to buy a VR headset. It happened in December 2022. Yeah, a son, 10-year-old son, shot the mother. This is a black kid. Shot his black mother. Do you know what's happening to this 10-year-old kid? He's being tried as an adult. Why? Because he's black. Nachiki.
What the fuck?
So, but apart from him being black, he's like, what the fuck?
Hii fascination yote ya guns like
alafu ati umekata kununua kitu. Mimi madha alikuwa anakata kununua kitu niko na set your coffee na story naishi hapo.
Actually kuona kwetu it was even wrong. Like kuona kusema nini uliona mpya kwa wenyewe. Like ulikuwa unaona huko ni kama King Kalala na unasikia vibaya huko. Unasikia vibaya huko. Come back home.
Yes. Alafu now I'm thinking about this kid. He's a 10-year-old kid. Do you think a 10-year-old kid, even who's committed such a crime, should be tried as an adult?
No.
Because this is
it's 10.
It's still a 10-year-old kid. This is a dumb motherfucker. But it just happened that this is a super dumb motherfucker.
He knows what's right and what's wrong.
But not.
Yes.
Yeah.
Still wrong ya kuwa tried. Kotini.
So who 6-year-old kids Jui? I'm assuming it's a white kid. But this 10-year-old who killed the whatever was a black kid who's going to be tried as an adult, and that's just scary.
10 years.
And this whole access to guns, because this is the reason tulisema kwa one of the lives, one of the shows, I think ni show imepita tukisema the way we not want Kenyan guards to have guns, because a gun turns cowards into heroes. Unajua. I think ilikuwa ile ya Big Smalls here, I practice gun fu. Unajua. As soon as you have a gun, fuck, alafu ilikuwa msawa locks manga fuck your muscles. Unajua. So if you have a gun, you'll always be ready to confront someone. You'll always be ready to fight. But if you don't have a gun, that won't be there.
Yeah.
Then another sad thing happened in America. Hii wiki pia. And there's a 31-year-old high school teacher who alikuwa na drive, apparently got into an accident. After he got into the accident, he called the police. He mwenye the police to report the accident. But maybe alikuwa na concussion or something, but he was a little bit disoriented. So the cops came. Alafu ile time wana try kumhandcuff. Of course, you know the way American cops, they are very rough. Yani huku there's someone literally seated on your back, like kneeling on your back. Of course you're going to wiggle.
I don't know if there's maybe there's an American cop msema nyashaikwa kwa force kanaweza to explain. Anaweza to explain hiyo ni tactic gani? Hiyo kukumaim.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's too much.
Kuna hiyo shit.
Kuna msema exact.
Yeah, all that force. And you're not supposed to react in any way.
Kwa hip,
Yes, so this dude reacted.
Yeah.
And after reacted, they kept tasing him. So kuna point where you see alikuwa tased for like 30 seconds non-stop. Unajua test hiyo kitu inakuwa serious.
Ni serious.
So ukiteziwa mara kwanza ni whatever, but now you test for 30 seconds. Of course afterwards wakamlift wakaenda naye and then he suffered a cardiac arrest baadaye. Because cardiac arrest in aftershock whatever can kill you, and then he died. After one of the saddest things, because I watched the video when they were doing that, alikuwa please help me. They are trying to George Floyd me. And they George Floyd him. They killed him. Najua. So that's the scary thing also about states like this country where all your dreams can come true and also be a nightmare. The American nightmare be real.
About states, it's the state that it's in right now.
Yeah. So
shit.
Such a like that country has such whatever. But now still talking of that, I was listening to nasikiza space Twitter space ya nani Mr. Lambistic hii wiki. And yogana kabuda fulani kanaitwa George IQ like ni best yake. And I had them arguing the black American thing from a very ignorant whatever perspective. Alafu hii ni kitu nilisema nataka kuanza kudu like podcasts zangu as Mwafrika not iko nini. So I want to start doing my own shit. So one of the things I'd want to have is a conversation with a black American. Nataka kujua the whatever the perspective. But reasoning ya George IQ ilikuwa aliendaga states and he was able to make wealth in 3 months. So the black American asked him, what's your definition of wealth? Nacheki. Alafu ile kitu alikuwa anasema ni all that black Americans do is complain. Alafu kitu moja musemaga, you have to look at things from a different perspective. If you're coming from Kenya and you've seen Kibera, when you go to America you're never going to see its weaknesses. Because kutakuwa na ile
just the possibilities.
You just see the possibilities.
Yeah.
But if this is the country that you've been born in, you're going to be able to see its weaknesses. You're going to be entitled. Utakuwa entitled in some sort of way. Like if someone is killed by the cops and they are black huko, you'll feel some type of way. But in Kenya, how many people are killed by cops? We feel nothing. Mtoeni shutiwa kwa balcony. Sindio? Unakumbuka? Like during COVID, there's a kid who was shot kwa balcony. Do you even know the name of the kid?
No, we don't even know.
We know George Floyd's name more than we know this kid's name. Sindio? And that's it, because we've normalized injustice. So alafu the most un-African thing to do is to go to someone's house and then criticize them for how they are doing things. We don't do that. We are Africans. Ni kitu moja nishaisemaga kwa hii podcast, one of the reasons more respecting Africans ni we'll never go to Europe, never go to America and say during the summer you people are walking around naked. An Arab will do that. We'll go and see people are walking around naked and he'll want to change them. As Africans we don't do that. So nilikuwa na feel vibaya sana nikisikia say wakidisrespect mse hako nataka kusikia perspective yake. Ilikuwa tu zile za hakuna racism, all you do is complain, all you do are there things that black Americans can learn from Africans? Yes. But are there things we can learn from them? Yes. We can't be this just because we see the economic opportunities. Haimaanishi you dismiss their stories. Najua so nilifeel ni kama hiyo podcast ilikuwa very dismissive of their struggle. Kwa hazi nyamonagi opportunities because me shida mua
I think yao ni wana bongo more on some systemic view approach.
After this is their home, and like this is all they know.
They know what works for them and what's been not working for them.
Alafu pia another thing ile lazima ni mention ni vile nimesema, like let's say you're coming from Kibera, kama mse kama MP Alidedi, Kenneth Okoth. Of course akienda huko all you'll see is opportunities. Umetoka from Ocha direct to America, all you'll see opportunities. Kama huyo George IQ, he has a very thick Kikuyu accent. So neza notice most probably alitoka like a rural, went there. All you'll see opportunities. They've lived there. They won't see those opportunities as much as you. Unacheki, because you even sometimes you'll think in shillings. You're like, $8 an hour. You only $1,000 per hour. In Kenya, if I work 16 hours, this is blah blah blah. So kuna opportunities utaona zile hao waoni. Alafu another thing ni kabla ni sawi train of thought is American heroes, black heroes on ground ukiwa states, it's mostly sportsmen and rappers. That's the one narrative that black Americans want need to change. Wakichange itawasaidia sana. That's why unacheki majuzi nimeona kuna watu walikuwa nazusha that Silicon Valley is trying so hard to employ black people that it's now becoming ridiculous. Why? Because black Americans born in America, how many want to go and do IT? But hapa Kenya, IT motherfuckers, we are doing IT. So kuna zile vitu zile, of course nasema they can learn from us. Like we are Kenya especially, we are very good in IT, very good in, so hizo ni vitu zile wanaweza, but don't dismiss their struggle. You don't dismiss their view of life. That's all they've known. That's sisi, we've known Turkana, we've seen hunger, we've known this, we've known this.
The same way msewa like TZ anaweza kama seme anza kupraise opportunities za huku. Na saa hiyo there like unafikiria about bank charges inaongezeka. Sijui nini, price ya nini na nini. We are not seeing anything cool. Na when you know, unajua ukienda country yenye iko na better opportunities. Umeenda huko ready kutana blind eye na hindrances. Because unajua like ukienda unajua I'm going to suffer. But chenye obstacles zenye zitakuwa hapo, I'm just going to nini because I'm here because of a certain amount of time. And then so you are there, but home is still at heart. Ukiona whatever doesn't work for you there, unasema hii ni nchi yao. I think everyone it's normal. Everyone mwenye anaenda countries to look for more advanced country than yours. Ukiona shida zenye ziko hapo, you try utazidismiss because unajua nini nimekuleta pale. So I think maybe ukiona wale wase wenye wanakuanga huko ni kama ukienda salon za hapo Umoja, let's bring it back home kidogo. Imejaa wa UG, you know. Na wametake most of the businesses there because they are ready to kukuja huku while live in bad conditions. So long as they're getting the money. Si watu wakienda sijui wanaenda sijui hotel balloon, Kenyans wasijui wakienda wapi, wakienda Vasha, wakienda nini, because uko in this country and you must enjoy. You know them, they don't have that. Hawana hiyo time because wako hapa watengeneze like 10 ladies in like how many, wako na zile targets zao, but still send money. Send money home.
So mimi naweza sema ni hiyo, tusikuwe na hiyo attitude, inakuwa very bad attitude. Like nilikuwa nasikiza hiyo podcast and I was embarrassed as an African because niliona people dismissing other people's struggles. Alafu I think the guy even asked them like, enye mko na hizi great ideas, kwa nini just try kuziimplement huko kwenyu? Because najua hakuna vile utakamu niambie unaishi vibaya, wewe ni mjinga, huoni opportunity, kwa nini uja create the same opportunities kwako? Check it. So nilifind kiwa very whatever. Kuna vitu mob basi wanafaa kuchange. Sifrayagi your attitude ya get rich or die trying. Sifrayagi your attitude ya taking respect too high. Anishaibonga pia juu ya like, when's the last time uliona mademo wawili Kenya wakifight?
Although kuna wamekuwa wengi last week.
But when's the last time? Last week. Before last week, when did you see it? When's the last time uliona a viral video ya 2 Kenyan girls fighting? A viral video. But end of states mademo fight sana. So kuna hiyo,
I think there's a YouTube channel for that.
Kuna hata hii ni video imekuwa ikigo round ya demo states. Anaagiu na chali yake wakiwa kwa bowling alley, then she just takes the bowling thing and hits the whatever on the head. Uliona? Acheki, so it's such a violent society ile, like let's just fight. So hiyo ni kitu nizataka walana kutoka kwetu, like sisi we are violent in our own way, but not especially, we are not that violent. Unajua like especially madem, kabla upate madem wakifight Kenya utatembea. It happens. Kulikuwa na hii jinga zikichapa dem juu amezinyang'anya chali, hizo zitaenda jela. Stupid.
Narusha stool. Na sijui ametoa vifala wapi. There was kulikuwa na video fulani, sijui ilikuwa UG. And then I don't know, just some dumb shit.
So kuna hizo zile vitu zina happen. So kile naweza sema ni kawe ni Kenyan uko states na to support juu sikasirike juu nimesema hivyo, lakini usijudge mtu akiwa kwake on vile anataka kwake kuchange, unajua like even the fact that so it was African American or it was black American, it's bullshit. They're just American, unajua the fact lazima like every day wanakuwa reminded how see Americans. Of course watakuwa na sort of way macheki like hautaisikia at this black German surgeon ni Sergeant Abri ama this black French nani Ngolo Kante anakuaga this French
black
players this whatever
black English or
yes this black English Marcus Rashford akunaga ujinga so kuna hiyo element ya nini, so especially now tuko na online platform, we go there unatukana watu uko kwao, which I find to be very un-African, najua like lazima wacha to maintain that African element here. Sometimes we even think it but we don't say it. Of course mukatika ganasi like kuna hizo opportunities zote. Not everyone can be a rapper forever, basketball player, American football. There are more opportunities than those.
Like and that why you evading taxes? Hiyo push pia nikatia.
Si ndio kuna zile opportunities there hata iona. But tusikue watu tunaenda kwa watu alafu tunaanza kudismiss struggle yao. It's some bullshit. So hiyo nini nilisikiza na nilikuwa disappointed. Nilikuwa zile za like what the fuck is going on here, and like alafu pia vile tunasema juu ya nini I think hata Lois Baraza amesema struggles are not the same, hawana nyumba nyingine ya kucompare now. Yes najua like kuna hiyo element ya this is all they've known now. Wanajuaga if you have a fridge and you have a states unaweza buy gari hata ya $400 wewe hapa 50k itakugetia gari gani?
Kuna
unacheki kuna so struggles zetu ni tofauti. Unapata msana mtu anaishi kwa gari Kenya, kwa unaishi kwa gari watu watakuwa like unaishiaje kwa gari, kwa nini unauza gari ukanunua sununue kale ka ploti pale ni nunue ploti ni jenge na matako yangu unajua like unacheki so lazima tujue nini tusidismiss struggles za watu kuna wa Kenya nini Africans ka South Sudan nikushua nisikiaga Kenyans wakicomplain wako like what? There's nothing to complain about. 1 2 3 so tuko karibu ku open up lines. Self-made, asante for the super chat.
Thank you.
So na vile peko tumesema hapo mbeleni bigi tajiri lazima nikuwe honest, super chats ndio keep like live live kuzira ya lazima itoke from the middle of Kajito ambaye kikuja hivi so hizo nini waga zinasaidia
back bread.
So the super chats help in that. So so mtu yote ushaitumaga super chat jua you keep this live ish alive, because sometimes it's vile niko nakwambia like sometimes where time inakuwa like this shit even nini so tuko karibu ku open up lines. So mtu moja tuchangamkie na super chat, but before that watch sasa nisome a few of the comments Natal nasema I'll bring you an African American guy to talk to. I'm very open to that. Alafu nani nasema okay
Natal koza ni uchoshwa na njaro za huko Afrika.
Alafu Jeff Griffin nasema discuss story ya chat GP. I've been saying I want to use it first before I discuss it, unajua because it's showing AI at its finest. Unajua story ya chat GP like you can do some whatever shit like World Africa nasema Delaru more info on it mwaf hapo sija ku understand. Alafu kuna nani anauliza ati late to the live washa discuss Mendy hatuja discuss Mendy.
Mendy it's been cleared on
6 charges alafu na mnini for 2 wanataka kumreprosecute for 2, but the question is will he still have a career after this, because that's the worst thing. Like if even ends up being super innocent will he still have a career after this? And if he's super innocent, those girls need to be prosecuted, because now me every time me hata vile nisikia story ya Mendy I was super disappointed. I was like, dude man, you have like one of the best careers, you want to be accused of rape? Unajua why?
But you nasema as men tunakuanga prone to such things ni kama leo nikikuja when nikitoka River Road I don't know nikwa there's yo chomio to me then akambi yes cause ni rashawa nikakimbia kuondokea mat cause pia hizo zinakuanga ingine iko kwa lane yenye si yake na nini so tukitembea unajua sasa tuko squeezed I think kuna madhali kwa natoa phone kwa ama narudisha kwa hand pass yake dono but nilijipata nimeshika phone kimakosa cause I'm swinging the arm na pia so kama angekuwa na nia mbaya yuga hata singekuwa hapa kwa hii live
but I understand
ndio nisema sorry yeah but angepiga tu mayoe ni hivyo tu
oh shit niggas asingekupatia chance
asingenipatia chance niko like naenda live
ungekuwa nini fungueni YouTube muone hapa hizo jo
so for us niggas kuna hiyo wenye you don't get the as in jamaa pia yangu chance ya explain na hata ukijipata in some situation cause pia hata unaweza kuwa judged ati wasewa home unajua ni January najua yana nataka kulipa school fees you know shit just changes maybe Mendy just invite wase na nini na unajua he's rich and famous hata alisema as in vile confess vile ali sign to Man City all the girls wanted to be around him so ujuangi ni wenye wako honest na wewe kama huwa after
because it's such a tricky thing because one minute you want to unajua it success comes a lot of sex unajua but this sex can be life changing so kuna hiyo aspect ya like history ya Mendy because I don't think he recovers from this but nini waja terminate contract yake ama
no Man City.
So if he found innocent are they going to still pay him have they been paying him all along these are the things now sijui because I'm sure there has to be a clause ile now we are not paying you because of 1 2 3
ni wa nchi gani by the way
French
he's French
si alikuwa kwa ile that Monaco team remember that dangerous Monaco team
Mbappe
Mendy najua like they were not fucking around your time Falcao alikuwa kwa hiyo team hata Bernardo Silva alikuwa hapo
hata Bernardo Silva
like that Monaco team
na pia nani huyu CDM wa Liverpool Fabinho
check like so from that now he was accused of rape saizi anaendelea kupatikana akiwa innocent but I don't think you ever come back from that and even if you come back people will always boo you because kuna watu watasema you got away with it unajua but for you to be found innocent of 6 alafu hata hizi mbili zilanapata retrial it was a hung jury ile like a place like States ingekuwa story kuisha let's the hung jury waga they go for another one but still inakuonyesha hiyo nini like most of yakukuwa na evidence because if it's white girls are they going to let a black dude how you see the amount of melanin on that dude they would not have left
no story ya nani Rashford now that you're talking about it no
Rashford
Greenwood
Greenwood was stupid Greenwood was beating the girl and there were photos busted lip nini she was like a cute girl like what the fuck are you doing man like he is stupid ile yake there's evidence like he used to beat her and then after beating her he'd penetrate her when she's not alikuwa namchapa alafu anampenetrate bila consent nacheki hiyo like there's evidence
assault like, and rape
hiyo yake probability ya kupenya hiyo yake me I think hiyo career yake it's gone so self-made asante sana for the super chat alafu pia John Bosco asante so tukiendelea na comments hapa kuna nani tena I'm trying to see the comments Beno pia nasema the curve iko Mombasa Road yes the curve iko Mombasa Road tunataka kuona kama tutapata place iko na view ya kuweza kuona the wild animals alafu ndio tuone ira inaitwa Rapture ikigo wild so kutakuwa na hiyo alafu John Bosco pia alikuwa anauliza how does the nini work Patreon ni simple ni patreon.com/iko nini si ndio ama waandike tu Patreon alafu iko nini utabaki umeicheki alafu kuna Lois alikosema hiyo fight ni ya matapeli how to make some money on his name how many boxers hapa Kenya umeona wakienda mahali akimaliza fight anarudi home broke anasema hii fight ya wanyonyi and nini Madonga is actually getting endorsements in Tanzania so it's the Kenyan dude who's still struggling
Kenya anatafuta boxers kikomba for the match
so alafu kuna baada alikosema in coast we say ndonga to mean gota so Madonga is relevant okay I don't know
sijaget
kugota ni ngumi so madonga I don't hapo sija understand hiyo Kiswahili ya nini kuna vile imetupeleka
inatuchanga
so kulikuwa na nani tena tunataka kucheck ma comments hapa alafu pia nani kwa samati nini ni hilarious asante for hiyo ati brand Geshe alikuwa samati Geche walikuwa sema Nairobi tumekuwa na super rapper, super senator na super governor na sasa super gonorrhea
some super kiwa you get
alafu kuna watu walikuwa nako nini juu ya ile story yangu ya grandmother someone's grandmother had gonorrhea yes someone grandmother have had gonorrhea none of these diseases is new unajua so kuna hiyo au alafu history ya Pike na nani Pike na Shakira do you think like Pike was out of her league?
No
sindio
because both of them they are stars in
their own right
because if anybody is nani if you have a girlfriend na no matter how big she is mwingie kwa Camp Nou msikie everybody
singing this dude's
Pike you know I'm sure alikuwa na feel okay na akiona wale madem mwenye na shout Pike you guy huwezi sema ati he was a nobody unajua if he was a marketer ama alikuwa groundsman Barcelona angekuwa na try to prove like you know how much anakuanga Camp Nou na nini but this was a superstar alikuwa na following yake kando without kuna wase wengi hata ajuangi about Shakira so huwezi sema like ati
this is like a Barcelona legend. Barcelona is one of the most followed teams in the world so this was like your bullshit alafu your story are like out of a league because I think she's older than him that's number one so her hips are lying because at some point those hips kuna position azizi wekwa unacheki like age comes at you very fast so kuna hizo story zile
like, I think hiyo ni ile maybe alipata spotlight before Pike ya ku argue out this thing relationship plus ukianza ku comment ukiwa the first one you look like you're the bitter one kuna hiyo nigga has been quiet about it
alafu kwanza talking of nini ulicheki story pia ili happen hapa Nairobi ile 4 cops tried to rob someone
kwa nini forex exchange
but izile vitu za me size if I was to employ anyone
all the charges were dropped
for the cops they found innocent
the 4 of them you can read it somewhere
hii kesi ya majuzi sharp prosecutor so imesemekana they were trying to save him not rob him
I don't know
but shida nilikuwa nayo ni hiyo mi saizi atakana run mjengo I'm paying you digitally hakuna vile nenda kurisk atini toe pesa yangu cause nikiibiwa between the mjengo site na wewe nikikam nikwambia uliibiwa utakubali you still want your money so me I'm not giving you hard cash miss jali uko na simu kama una simu endo tumia nyanya yako I'm not carrying hard cash cause now all that money could have gone you can pay everyone digitally and watu wanacheza so mi hapo sini kasi hivyo kujeni tuende kwa bank mpange line hapo kwa bank nikiwalipa ile time tukiwa kwa hiyo vicinity ya bank but mi kuna risks there are risks that I can't take si kubaya but no so kulikuwa na hiyo story Makarao
but all the charges were dropped I remember because there's a story I was following hapa ni Kenya you guys things are dropping
because that's interesting because me just had the case like yesterday unaniambia sijui shakuwa dropped tayari I'm like what the fuck but nilikuwa tunasema if you can avoid walking around in cash just avoid man that can become a death
unaweza pata hiyo kesi imegeuzwa nakaa like umse alikuwa nakaa suspicious
because
we were questioning him
wal try kuingiza kwa gari
father
the public saved them najua like that money was gone. If you can try and imagine, that's like lazima iko ilikuwa dom iko like 2 million shillings ama
the fuck,
then we were like 4
walking
cops
around with all that money.
Yes,
kwanza Kenya
like Kenya vitu zile ukifanya to some degree unafaa kuwa ready for the consequences, because even apart from being robbed, vile niko nasema like an accident can happen, and if an accident happen, that money is in the air, you have to be serious. Ian, let's say this happens, a very bad accident happens, and mtu ana bleed out in front of you, you are the only person who can see this guy is going to bleed out. There is like $500,000 there, sindio, for example, and you can take this $500,000 and just drive away, or you can stay with this dude and wait for the cops to come and they'll find that $500,000. What are you going to do? Most of you'll take the $500,000 and drive away. It's not because of you are a bad person, but it's because
of the system that
it's because of the system. It's a capitalistic, it's a dog eat dog world. It's
actually Makarawa anaweza come wadadisha nyi wawili.
Yes, nacheki.
Sinakumbuka this cop who failed to kugawa ile do, unakumbuka there was some cocaine that was seized, walikuwa nasema ni over 200 whatever. Ilikuwa do mob sana. There was a cop mwenye kwa zile evidence room ni alikuwa naeka hiyo nini, alikuwa na hiyo key and refused kutoa hiyo key. Ilikuwa one of those paruanjas za Muhammad Ali. You guy shoot you and he was murdered in such a cold way.
Kuna a certain level of
Kenya kama watu wanakula we kula lakini si ukule kiufala. Unaona? Because I don't know what would have happened to your dude mwenye alikuwa amepewa hiyo 400k na ma Chinese. If he had refused, you don't know. We live in such a bullshit country. Don't die for anyone.
Me can't die for nini. Me kuna vitu zile musmaga like z. But pia I'm not, unless it's dirty money, I'm not walking around in cash. Najua that's like out of the whatever. Then kuna Elvis Muruli anauliza, have you heard that 15 Kenyan Premier League players wameshikwa juu ya match fixing? Juzi tu mkiwachomea na Rapture. Umesikia story?
Na niggas came at us wakituambia we don't understand.
So is this true?
I've not, but nilikuwa nimeona kitu about 15 players.
So chap cause you ni sad, cause najua ile kitu imehappen pia in the football world. Ni nini anaitwa hii country inaitwa nini, kuna hii country inaitwa Cameroon. Sikulikuwa na ile story ya scandal ya age ya Cameroon. Then apart from hiyo scandal ya age ya Cameroon, afterwards pia kukakuwa na kuna player anakuwa Dortmund some kid, they claim he's 18 years old. That motherfuckers, you can see the jaw has developed. So apparently he's 22 years old, so he's 4 years older than they've been claiming. But you can just look at the structure. So kuna vile jaw yako inaonyeshaga umekuwa ukikula githeri for longer
umesqueeze githeri
for longer than
for 18 years
saying. So kuna kuaga na nini so kuna kuaga na hiyo story. Alafu hii story tuli mention, najua hii Ryan is going to get away with it. He Dana White kunini kuslap wife wake, he's getting away with it, najua. So he's going to get away with it. Kaso nashindwa kwa nini bado tunangoja nini sipata tuchangamke na tufungue live John hiyo. Leo tuko shameless tu hiyo. Si ndio? Leo tuko shameless kiasi. Juu kuna a lot of stories zile tuna. Alafu Ian unaulizwa, what do you feel about Chelsea's transfer business? I don't think Ian wants to talk about football. Let's talk about other stuff.
If it's football,
if it's football, let's talk about other whatever thing. So each at GP unajua?
I don't know
AI shit. So you can if you feed the AI with enough information, it can even run your whole website. Like just come up with stories. So kama sisi like if after enough time itakuwa ikiambia wase kajito unajua like that's how whatever it is. But I've been saying that I'm going to study it, but I've not studied it. So Kenyan match fixing probe suspends 15. Oh, okay. This was 4 hours ago. 15 people have been suspended from football in Kenya, where the country's football federations investigate. The 15 include 2 head coaches and 13 players, among them defender Isaac Kipyegon, who plays for the country's domestic champions Tusker FC. Shit, ini after sliponga jo story.
Tulisema hata coach Elizabeth
nakumbuka
against his team yenye na coach.
Ilikuwa hii wiki, si ndio?
Ilikuwa ni weekend update ya hii wiki.
Si ndio?
And then watu walituambia like mpaka nilikuwa natagiwa to Ian, we don't understand. You guys should watch. We watch it.
Okay. So ni ama players kuna Willis Ochieng Oganyo, coach wa Zitech University. Then kuna Hamidu Kwizera Lucas, former player Zoo FC. Vincent Misiku, Zoo FC. Hizi ni ma FC hata sijui. Kuna Sami Sindani, Silebot. Nizi ma team za ajabu. Kuna Michael Indovolo, huyo ni Nairobi City Stars. Okay, that makes sense. Johnson Ligare, Zoo FC. Zoo FC ni gani? Geoffrey Gichana, Zoo FC. Kuna Dominic Oluochokov, player Kericho Rovers. Kuna Kericho Rovers. Oh shit. Okay. Then kuna Isaac Kipyegon, Tusker FC. That's a big team. Stanislaus Akia Munyasa. Silibwet Lions FC.
Silibwet Lyon. You guys kuna
Silibwet na iko na watu jo. Alafu William Odunga pia niyo Silibwet. Daniel Kipto, Zoo FC. Brian Lumumba, Zoo FC. Alafu Du Monde Selanga Mangili, head coach Kericho FC. Alafu kuna Dennis Monda, former player Vihiga United. Okay, shit.
Like,
Alafu go BBC. Saying, so this is a big story.
Nyo nasema, this is after Kenya. You receive your fund, your budget, whatever, from FIFA. Na vile naona, okay, maybe wangechomea hizi raya, but hizi mazu FC na nini, doubt ziko kwa top flight football ya Kenya. Ni story tu wangezisolve internally.
Kuzusa akina Silibwet. Hizo
ni kina nani?
Nairobi City Stars na Tusker.
Silibwet Lyon na nini.
Kuna Silibwet Lyon.
This is after, you know, tumetoka kuwa band. And then mna dig out some teams zenye hata hatujui. Maybe ni departmental. Hizo league zao za huko nini, sub county level. I think ina paint a bad picture. At this time, maybe later kama tungekuwa tunatoka from a ban, tungekuwa tuna expose such teams. But pia Kenya
na Silibwet
maze.
What the fuck? I didn't even know that team exists.
I thought some big. Like kama hizo za Tusker.
Tusker, that's serious. That's serious. Alafu Kish alikuwa sema vipi mwaf Kish uko Kenya ama msharudi majuu? Hapo sijui. Kish ni alikuwa like nika road manager wa Matata, najua. Like when they on the road, najua. Then kuna Serenity Sounds alikuwa sema mwaf atafanya battle moja recap ya siku za Capital FM. Not really, but the funny thing is I've been really thinking of is this that right now niko focused 100% on iko nini na pia hiyo podcast nataka kuanzisha. So but I really want to produce one battle. Hata sijambia mse. Nataka produce one battle for us akina asu ufanyaga battles hapa Kenya. Kuna mse anaitwa Wise Guy. I feel like kuna elements zile sometimes when I listen to those battlers, the elements that I feel like they're losing out, the things wana copy from US na zile vitu wanafaa kukopia very different. Kuna wale wana copy hiyo aspect ya violence ya US, nitakukatakata ni kukate kichwa nini. That's the American shit. Ile I'll shoot you, I'll what I'm here with a double A, you bring your head buyaka. That's American. Najua like if you want to sell rap to Africans,
avoid
Kenyans,
all that crap.
Yes, you can still, let's keep it lyrical. Najua kuna ile just wordplay, punchlines, a little bit of humor, that will sell more than nitakukatakata
not graphic shit.
That graphic shit,
that's immoral technique.
That's nini, that's inaitwa it's somehow it's American, najua. So so it's something I'd want to do. I really want to, na nikiwa iproduce nitaka watu iwatch ndio this is produced by, because by produced I mean like I'll want to chill with them and like listen to how secretly like this is what we have. I'm like nah, just work on this, skiza the same thing konambia nilikuwa nimekaga chini na ma comedians back in the days. The funny thing is vile it what nabonga before to go on air
tukiset up
so Ian alikuwa anani remind ati kuna back in the days nikiishi Ngara kuna siku nimeinvite ma comedians kwangu. So the funny thing is I don't remember that day totally. Msali ni remind ni Chipukizi. Chipukizi aliniambia like unakungalia time ukiishi Ngara, niko like ulikuja kwangu. Didn't remember that shit.
Kuna that guy who passed nakumbuka. We'd buy made a lot of tea.
Yeah, you had to hustle. You had to nini. But you see like what I was trying to tell them,
it was a serious discussion.
Yes.
Na you are telling them that they are going to split up. And you know what happened after Mbonge na wao? They went back to doing the same things. And you are the bad one.
Okay. Yeah, cuz niko try kuambia hiyo story like humor whatever, like how to
do not comedy in a borders. Like you know. It was an interesting chat. It was sad that that guy passed by accident.
Nani yule msee?
Kunaitwa nani?
Was he AY, no? What's his name? Shit. This is not good. Like
pia
that's how
mwingine
much never use nini inaitwa life yako ku nini usitumie life yako ku please wase, because people will actually forget you. Like right now ayeya hata mseme andika hapa like so those
thanks for
but
that.
me nimependaga that I like that whatever, so that's why like I want to sit down with the rappers because I've had the rappers na kuna time nasikizaga na like this won't make it interesting. There's a reason why like rap battles zangu za back in the days that end up zikinigetia radio job because first of all humor, I've always loved humor, so I used to make sure the humor element was there. And
can you remember something humorous you say?
I said a lot of humorous shit. I can't remember it, but yeah, I used to make sure that at least kwa nini zangu kutakuwa na ha. Alafu apart from that, I used to make sure like una come up na a few punchlines, like come up with shit that motherfuckers would not understand for some time. Ile baadaye watu watanini hizo vitu, so there was always that element. And kuna time le muskiza gama battlers and I'm there like no, there's kuna hizo vitu wamefoge kwa sasa wameenda direct kwa hii US. Alafu hata hii US ukisikiza say una notice there's kuna hizo wordplay but them they never nini unacheki. Remember even tukisikiza nikikwambia like one of my favorite rappers wa US is anaitwa Ransom. When Ransom said usinispelie goat because I'm the wrong nigga to go at.
Go at, yeah.
Yes. Don't see. So there's that element ya nini ile ina come up whatever. Yeah. So kuna hizo nini zina happen. Afu na chikijo buda ndio ni 12:30 tayari na kesho niko na tennis. I think maybe leo nitakuwa live ya kwanza hatuja invite watu. I think tibonge hiza kwa watu wametry kufungua nini but kesho bado John niko na kateni. Season leo technical difficulties zime happen before tuanze the show. Zilikuwa mob sana. Like a lot of bullshit happened before we started the show. So yeah, I think maybe we can look for more stories to talk and then we bounce maybe at around 1. So let me look for nini zingine za kubonga. Unajua saizi niko back to tennis na kamtoi. Cause
and you in the morning.
Yeah, the tennis starts in the morning. So there's that element. So asanteni kwa watu wana to watch from all over. History ya Manasa ujangalia like if they've been how long they've been whatever for. So if you're running hizi scams za states kona zirun, fikiria juu ya kuenda hizi countries za kiajabu. Enda tu Arabuni na uvae va ninja don't
of course kuna this story tulikuwa tunabonga like how bloody the relationships zimeanza this year.
Kumekuwa na hizo story mob. Kuna hii story moja ilikuwa tunasoma, kuna but ya umode alidedishwa. This teacher was killed and akawekwa in a concrete coffin. I don't think it was a relationship whatever. I think it's hiyo yake ilikuwa, if a woman did that, that's some scary shit. But kumekuwa na hizi cases za ajabu. There's a case ulituambia juu yake ilikuwa gani?
No, ni case nimeona huko majuu. As our friends huko states, because it's been all over CNN. Some nigga manya alisema the wife has been missing. But when cops started investigating more, they found that a statement ya the husband ilikuwa inawa mislead. This nigga was saying sijui alienda wapi sijui
by nini unamaanisha, is it a black person or white?
No, they are white.
Okay,
they are white.
Kuzo amekuwa na hizo. Hata kuna ile story ilikuwa dame fulani aligo hiking with boyfriend.
And the boyfriend came back.
The boyfriend came back.
Alone,
they used to cover online. Remember that shit? I think last year but one. Then alafu there's a day that he'd beaten the girl, and after beating the girl they were stopped by the police, but the police ended up not, the police walifanya nini? The police ended up not doing what, udem analia, and the guy said it's just a small fight. Like before, eventually she disappeared and was never found. The police came, but of course because they were white, it was a white dude and a white girl, because if it was a black dude making a white girl cry, I'm sure they'd have saved her. So they just bought the dude's story that whatever, alafu dem akadedishwa tu hivyo. So but alafu nini ile
hapa Kenya nao, Kenya kumekuwa na some cold case type things, niggas appearing kwa coffins. You can start now, of course, whatever has been trending na Chiloba, still murder case. Kuna hiyo Nyeri ya Umode. Talking about how hard it is in this day and age to get away with some dumb shit like that. Like if you're planning murder, first of all, kauko US, don't Google. Because say the white guy alikuwa amesema, alikuwa Google like how to dispose 150 pounds for a human being.
Okay. The same shit that happened
na shoot our
take off
kuangalia like
am I a suspect.
Saizi
kuna plan murder, you have to plan it way before
and just think it, don't even attach it sijui ni na set your advice tunakupea by the way.
Just don't
we aren't giving you advice,
just don't kill people. That's number one. Number two, if you're in any relationship, I always know like kasa hizi natiki we have 139 people wale wana to watch. Out of this 139 there has to be one person who feels like violence against women it's something that it's acceptable.
I'm putting them in line.
It's bullshit. It's not acceptable. Just because your father did it does not mean your father was right. Your mother was not that whatever. Usikue na hii attitude unajua mwanamke lazima that was that world unajua. Saizi we're in a different world. So hizi vitu zote kama uko in a relationship where you feel like you need to get violent with someone, it means you're in the wrong relationship. Just get out unajua. There should not be a situation where adults are solving problems through fighting. Always look at it this way. Sawa, your wife is weaker than you, for example, and the only way for her to hear you ni through ngumi. What if every dude who's stronger than you reasoned like that? That every time mekosana nao atakuchapa. Ni watu wangapi wanaweza kuwa wanatembea hii Nairobi? Most of us are not madonga. Unacheki. So tukue serious.
Wanyonyi.
So square na hiyo nini. There are people who will get away with it, kama vile huo msanii Dana White is getting away with it. Everyone is justifying what he did. Why? Because he's a white billionaire. najua if it was a black billionaire I'm sure there had been consequences. They still get away with it because if you have money people will always try to justify things. You're a black billionaire most probably angefosiwa auze atikika vile walifanya akamseka naitwa nani, he had to apologize. Kyrie Irving he had to apologize,
or if nani or if Will Smith slapped Matt Damon kwa Oscars
kungekuwa na hizo
angeipata roles.
So kuna hizo vitu zile lazima tuangalie nini, but as men especially if you're growing up during hii time ile people online wamefanya ukabelieve that women are enemies. So if the enemies at least don't hit them, man. Like if you want you can date a dude pia na it's a free one. It's a free one. It's think of whatever, and afu unajua ukiambia gasa hivi na stop simping. The fuck is simping? Alafu I'm so confident in my masculinity that I don't need another man to show me how to be a man. Najua like monaga hata hizi lessons of masculinity Thursday, it's a man showing you how to be a man. This is a man telling you like even do not fuck your woman like this. Najua kuna kuorganize advice so advice wa hivyo niko like dude how long have I known you? Long
like
close to 15 years ni apia rapture hiyo time watu nafikisha kuja ni console na fuck them aje no that's shit to figure out
just like, figure out
you don't ask other men for advice. That's the most feminine thing you can ever do. You're asking dudes how to sleep with your woman. That's stupid. Not tricky. That's feminine. So kuna hiyo element ya whatever ina happen. So nimekuwa nikichekizi ma advice so napata, but nilicheka sana leo kulikuwa na ka clip kalambistic alikuwa kana go around where this dude was saying that he raised a kid for 12 years then discovered the kid is not his. Ushaona Lambistic himself. This dude, I don't know how true the story
is.
He
himself. No wonder this pain must have come from somewhere. All this pain and
so Kali raised mtoi for 12 years, found out the kid is not his. You cannot use the same energy on your own flesh and blood. Like kuna hiyo element hapo ile musemaga like this parenting thing, it's trial and error. Like I wouldn't say I'm a perfect dad. I try my shit. Like I try to be as new school as possible. Like I've sat with people here who discipline their kids. I think both Kasko wrong, both YY na nani YY na Njugush watu walikuwa nasema they wau discipline watoi physical. Mika mtu yangu sika discipline niki physical. It's just cause pia from my life Buddha kwa ananichapa na cheki Buddha kwa anachapa like any of his kids. Mother alikuwa anatutandika. Mother kwa anataka kujua. So but musamaga like it's so easy for a kid to hold a grudge against the dad as opposed to the mom. The mother has that, I think kuna ile connection you came from my womb. So kuna 1 2 3. So mtoi pia sio hata madhaki akimtandika, madhaki umthreaten tu. You go into that Kiswahili mode. Alafu the kid, I actually see the kid scared. Mimi sushonaga ucheka tu hata but she does what I want, but she so I don't believe in the violence way, but I still
I
understand.
I pinch.
You see and we are friends, but I can't come and tell you how you are raising your kid.
Mine is wild.
No, siwezi kama nikwambie vile una raise mtoi wako ni wrong, but ile place naweza kuambia of course ni wrong nikikupata pale umechapa mtoi mpaka na bleed.
I wouldn't whoop him.
I'd have a problem like this.
Even there's some
this is deeper than
kuna ile tone nikitumia like unajua pia you don't even have to hit the kid. You can shout at the kid na kuwa traumatized. Which is unaona like ungempinch it would have been over lesser harm. Because the tone yenye umetumia umemshake.
Kuna kuagana hiyo. That's why we have very many people who are not confident. Achingio element like we have a lot of people who are not hawezi express, hawezi nini. They always look down. So kuna hiyo element here like because they've all their lives ni nyamaza thank you,
because I mean the balance like kuna kitu anafanyanga I'm there like naenda kushaita na I'm there like I don't want to kill, but maybe nimekam kurealize hii ni if I tell him kitambo I used to find myself like raise voice but saa if I nimuite nimwambie like how that thing chenye amefanya imefanya ni feel vibaya na I didn't expect that from him. Ile ukimshow like that is not you. Like he shouldn't be doing that. That's below you. Hata kama ni mtoi ukitoe kumshow like I don't expect that from you. Na nini hata ile ukikosoa mtoi alafu anza kuno devious kize, that's the correct way. But si ati umekosoa mtoi then ameenda kwa room yake kulia and you don't know what other shit nenye ameanza kubuild. It can be anajikill ama relationship yako na wewe na yeye inaenda ikichange.
Kuna history pia nilicheki kwa a certain mom hapa Kenya. I think in 2023 amechapa mtu yake mpaka mtu yake kadedi. So kuna hizo alafu just because your mother did it does not make it right, because kuna hiyo jinga wasoto wa like I was also beaten, I was also so if you are beaten badly na mother yako because inakamigi to the same thing ile waso niambiaga like without religion where do you get your moral compass from? Nacheki na ile kitu naweza sema call itandikwa ndio kwa in line jua mimi hapa like me life yangu time nilitandikwa na mother ni kidogo sana. Mi place nilitandikwa kabisa ni Primo, specifically Olympic Estate. Otherwise most of my life watu wameniongelesha tu. Hata Olympic Estate nikisema nilitandikwa sikutandikagwa sana cause pia academically nilikuwa na do. Unajua I was not doing badly. So I was not even beaten that much, but I was beaten enough to hate the school. But sijareiziwa na violence. So since kureiziwa na violence and I came out okay. Na pia ndio na mabro wangu wa kureiziwa, so I know it's not a part of parenting. If you can't communicate with your kid, the only way ni physical, it means the problem ni wewe. At some point pia lazima tujiangalie tuone like kama hapa like kuna ile a certain level ya uza chapa mtoi asa, lakini kuna ile like kayo story yo mother amedidisha mtoi wiki. Alafu kuna gani tena nishasikia. So nishasikia hizo, nishasikia ile za kuna mtoi majuzi I think last year or something ule alifail exams. Alafu alikuwa anasema amedisappoint parents wake wote, something like that. Wamekuwa kimwambia vile amewesdo, so the kid committed suicide. So kuna hizo element like there's na happen. Alafu lazima pia saizi tujue we are raising kids in the era of all this knowledge, so they know there's another way. So they won't understand as much as sisi tulikuwa tunaelewa. Because time yetu ilikuwa easy kuelewa, kufikiria watu kuchapwa ni kitu ya kawaida. But no kama na find maybe it's not as nini as that.
Because growing up ile time nili feel like I think I need to call cops on some parents. Tumeenda kucheza kwa neighbors wangu. So kulikuwa na chores zenye wako wamefanya. Sijui nini walikuwa wakatakate nini nini za ng'ombe, majani, I don't know. But nakumbuka mother yao from where she came from. That is the first time I saw a fan belt ya gari. Na hakuwa na shati. Sijui kwa unacheza bola ama. Nakumbuka hizo stories za east side. Mtoe shati na wengine ndio distinguish the two teams playing. Nakwambia she rained whips kwa mgongo ya watu kwa hii. And you know I was there watching because mimi unajua mtu wa neighbor unajua na mwango like we just watch the next time ni nyinyi watatu but walichapa because walikimbia kwa nyuma ya shed ya ng'ombe and there was no way through. So waligopiwa. Na hiyo picha bado iko in my head.
Kusunacheka pa Natal anatuambia wangu ni wachapa roho safi. Natal mtu yako youngest I think mtu youngest wa Natal ni 25. So it's a different era najua. Like it's if your youngest kid is 25 you have to understand wale watu wana raise saa hizi they are being raised wakijua there's a different way of parenting. Watu wale wako in their 20s it was not such a digital era. Unajua hakuwa anajua like most of us we were never told by our parents that I love you I what unacheki but we tell our kids that shit but si hatukuambiwa but it was normal for that time
you know so he means it
yeah
na
with their actions and everything
akilipa school fees
yes we didn't need to hear it verbally unacheki
tishika hii
so
enda ulipe hiyo trip you can't even cause most of Kenyans hii hawajui kusema thank you
yeah
because yani ule mse the heart that yenye ilikuwa inakupatia ndio ilikuwa inakuvunja
yeah
so you didn't know kama being polite showing politeness back you were a bit shy so unapata kuna mse unaweza mpatia kitu na akwambia yeye yani unaona tu ameshow gratitude but those words coming out aziko